All right, so Bismillah, Assalamualaikum, and good greetings to anyone is watching. So this is Friday afternoon here in Malaysia, and together with me here is Arman. That's your name, Arman.
Yeah, Arman. Yeah.
Okay, so inshallah for today, from what I understand, he want to share his personal story and journey, and hopefully we can have a discussion. And from my perspective, I'm interested to understand what other people is going through, especially those who have very different background than me, because I'm living in a Muslim majority country, born in a Muslim family, etc. So that's why normally I have various discussion on, especially normally in the chat section in this YouTube world. Okay, so Brother Alman, you want to introduce yourself a little bit first and then continue
So
on with
my
your
name is
story?
Arman. I'm like from India. I stay in Chennai.
Chennai.
It's a part in India. It's a small city. I stay from there. I'm a revert. I reverted Islam like 3 years back. I took my first shahada in the local mosque here. My family, my people in my house, they don't know about the scene like I converted to Islam and all that. And it's been a very mixed type of journey because doing Ramadan, doing all the festivals, being alone, loneliness has hit a big part in my life. And yeah,
But you said you have your shahada in the mosque, in the local mosque, is it? In the masjid?
yeah.
Uh, is it a big community of Muslim within that area?
Oh, it was not such a big, it's a small mosque, but yeah, I took it like 3 years back. Now I'm a college student. 3 years back, I
Mm-hmm.
took it.
Also, yeah, in college is similar like university level, is it? Is it
No,
the same?
like
Or is it high school?
second year. Second year, yeah, like a high school, second year.
Ah, okay, okay. Also, you are still in your teenage age?
Yeah,
No, no.
19.
Second year is oh, okay, okay, okay. That is
I
interesting.
came to Islam
Meaning,
when I was like 16.
okay. That how did that come about? Meaning that's quite a young age to make such a big decision, I
Yeah,
think.
I was like, I wanted to find what is God, what is the belief, like because God only has created all of us, and wanted to find out God, what is God, and study Islam. I started reading the Quran. Alhamdulillah, I started reading the Quran. I started reading the Hadith and many things. Then I slowly started praying 5 times a day and all that.
On
Started
your
with that.
own.
Yeah, I didn't have anybody. I've never done a Eid prayer in the mosque. I've never done met a Muslim in Ramzan. I'm just been alone and I'm just doing it.
Okay, that's quite a remarkable story. I have seen some YouTube videos about similar journey where on their own they search, and but I have never meet in person and have a chat. So okay, a little bit background, because I'm not familiar with India in general. I haven't been there in that region. Um, because normally, because when we see Westerners, right, well, from Christianity to Islam, there's already some similarity there in terms of God, and but the differences in the concept of God. But in India, I assume Islam and Christianity is very minority, right? So
Yeah.
from what's
Compared to
your
other countries, yeah,
mm,
and being a revert in India is quite tougher compared to other countries because India is a place where religion is a plays a very important part here.
okay? What
So
meaning from your family background? What was it? Because I assume the majority is Hindu, right? But I'm not sure in that region.
in my place, in the house and all, they are into like too much into idol worship and all that, and it's like too much. But they don't know कि I fast during Ramadan and all. If they ask, I say just like that I'm fasting. I don't say that I'm in Islam and all that.
Or they realize you do not eat and fasting.
Yeah, they kind of know it, but I don't say that I'm a Muslim and that's why I'm not doing it. I'm just saying that for health ways and all. For that sake, I'm doing to improve health and all that.
Okay, so how was the 3 years? Meaning that's
It's
quite
been
already.
quite a journey. It's been like there were days when I felt ki why me, why is like Allah testing me only? and why I have to bear so much loneliness. There were days, many days like that, but it was a very tough journey for me.
Okay, what is the toughest part of it? Meaning, is it because no one
Or
actually to
toughing part
support?
is
Is
like
it?
toughing part is like when you see other Muslims and all that, they have their own family unity and all, and you're also part of them, and you just be alone at a place without much interest. Yeah, I met really good Muslims also in my life who have really helped me and all that, and yeah, they have helped me a lot. But at the end of the day, loneliness became more and more because living with people, the Quran says, like, do not believe people who don't believe in your religion. I stay with people who don't believe in my religion.
Okay, so you're in college, meaning that high school level, meaning you're still with your family, right? So what do you see in the future? Meaning, normally is it when you go to Indian
So as
university
a
level?
like kind of very insecure where Islam is concerned. कि future में, to be honest, I really want to follow Islam till my like last breath because I did the Shahada and I really believe in Allah and all. That's why I'm doing everything. But I feel insecure because I don't have like I'm an introvert, so I don't have many friends and people who can understand me and all that. So it's been a kind of tough thing to adjust to the. It's like a totally Islam and other religions are like totally different things. Like in
Hmm.
Ramzan, I have to be alone. Like Eid, I was alone. Like all the festivals, I have to be alone. I'm fasting for Allah. Like I pray 5 times a day. Alhamdulillah, now also, as much as possible, I pray like 3 times, 4 times, if not five. I try to do my best. I read the Quran, like whole Quran. I've read the Hadith Al Bukhari, and like Al Muslim, Abu Dawud. I've read the Hadith and all. Like I want to follow Islam. I want to follow the footsteps like of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. I
Sallallahu
want
alaihi
to
wasallam.
follow the footsteps, but I'm like kind of scared yet because in India it's very difficult to follow the getting reverted compared to other people because India is too much into their own religion and people should follow their own religion and all that.
Yeah, from what my understanding, because even here in Malaysia, um, of course, the Indian community is quite a minority, and they're very strong in the family sense as well as the religious identity sense. So even in a Muslim majority country, it's very hard when an Indian transition from being Hindu to Muslim, because the family meaning that's your meaning losing that is a big part of your life, right? So I cannot even imagine what it would be in a country like yours. So but okay, you go, meaning what's your routine now? I'm not sure what's, because from what I hear in India, the COVID
Now,
cases.
like,
So are you in college
uh,
or
yeah,
online?
college, yeah, college online is going on.
So you cannot, meaning in your college, is there any Muslim or no?
No Muslims. No, it's not like I've not met good Muslims. I really, as I told you, I really have met good Muslims. But end of the day, like Ramadan, because COVID is also here, like super cases are here. So I can't meet them. I can't do Eid prayers. I can't meet my people of Muslims who I know. And celebrating Eid, celebrating Ramadan, everything on my own without any Muslims. I'm not from a Muslim college also. I'm from a Hindu college.
Okay, okay. Of course, I'm just what I can do is just making dua that Allah will grant you strength to endure the journey, because I cannot even imagine going through such a journey. But okay, can you share a bit your initial point just to understand how can you at 16, meaning you're from the beginning you have that
So
thirst to
what was
find
like
or
in 16, when I was 16, I really met a person who used to teach me also. Like she was a Muslim. Like I used to, she was like a mother teacher, mother type person for me. So yeah, I started talking and started understanding. She taught me many things in Islam and all that. To pray namaz, alhamdulillah. And yeah, she did a lot for me, I would say. Yeah, so after that, slowly, I started reading the Quran, Hadith, Islamic knowledge. I started asking where is God? Started finding the God. I started praying, like I started prayer, all the Fajr, everything. I started praying slowly. And then totally like converted. I thought that this is, I want to follow this till my last breath. It became like that because I really love Islam.
Okay, Alhamdulillah. So yeah, so because is there any help that we meaning Muslim or the I know nowadays it's mainly communication through online, right? But what kind of is there any possible way to help you in your journey? Meaning what can make it easier
Uh, and in
or
the sense that I expect they should talk to me. They should like spend time because I want to spend time with my Muslim ummah. Because I'll be honest, I've spent time with them, but not as much. Like if I don't meet them for like once in 3 months, full Ramzan, like I told you, I didn't meet any Muslims. I was like fully alone, and yeah, and family also like doesn't like encourage. They don't like Islam as much. They are totally into their thing, and they believe that they should follow whatever they feel like following and all. So yeah, nobody knows about it. When my friends and all, it's like I think you are the first or second person I'm sharing my story with. No
Mhm.
non-Muslims know I'm a revert to Islam. Only some Muslims know, but non-Muslims because I can't share with them because they'll judge me if I left the religion and all that. Because this world has become like that. I feel they judge you what religion you follow and many things.
Okay, before your conversion or revert to Islam, do you have any personal friends around you? And is it close or not so much? Because you said you're kind of an introvert. So, and what will they do if they know if you have some friends, real life friend meaning around you in the school or something?
School friends and all, yeah, I have. I don't have any Muslim friends to be very honest, but yeah, I have some friends in Chennai, and yeah, but not non-Muslim friends. It's very difficult to like find Muslim friends and all because I'm a revert and I feel like sad some of the days. Ki, yeah, why Allah? Sometimes I even lose my faith, like why Allah is testing me so much, and I cry out. I feel depressed. I'm being honest. I just feel that and all.
Is there any? Have you tried to find any? I don't know because I remember watching some Korean revert Muslim that make a group like WhatsApp group or Telegram or some form of group like for many reverts to join and have some meaning
No,
support each other. Is there any such a thing?
uh, not like that till now.
No, okay. Because I'm not sure whether it's available or not, or someone initiate something like that in India, for example, so that you haven't.
India, the percentage of reverts are very less compared to other countries because India is a country where they follow whatever they've been taught. It's not a country where people know the meaning of. They don't want to find whatever their family teaches them. They want to believe in that thing only. It's a country like that.
Okay, so looking forward, normally, of course, now it's COVID, so it's a new norm. But in a normal world, right? So normally, would you still meaning because I'm not sure what's your thinking of living for because normally there's big things about life that will either make it more complicated or make it easier for this type of journey. For example, if in university level you can already live on your own in campus without um the family closely monitoring or something like that, meaning do you think it's far ahead in the future so far, or do you,
Not really till now.
how you are second year, meaning how many years before you will be going to university, or do you plan to go to university? I assume you do.
No, not really now.
Oh, okay. So what's normally what would normally happen normally after you finish your college?
I'll do business or something like that.
Okay, but so meaning that you will be in your family household for a long time in the future,
I
is
don't
it?
think so because I can't be. I feel because like, they are into totally different things, totally against what your Islam teaches. They are totally against that things, like praying 5 times a day, going to the mosque. What to say? They 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 are okay with tattoos. They are okay with parties, isolation, like going out, meeting non-Muslim friends, listening to music. They're okay to all that things.
Okay, are they religious in the sense that, for example, because I can only I haven't like I mentioned, I haven't been there. Some of my mental image is perhaps dictated by the Bollywood movie, for example, that I have watched long ago. That some people have that idols in their home that they pray to or whatever. Do they
Yeah,
expect
they
you to
do.
do that?
Yeah,
Meaning,
they
do you
expect
do?
me to do that, but I ignore them. I say them I don't believe because if I say them I'm a Muslim, they'll throw me out. That's the thing.
But that is
Don't
not
accuse.
causing a problem. Meaning, you not doing that is not a big
I'm
problem.
not doing that. No, I say I don't believe in God to them. Actually, I believe in Allah. But to them, I have to say that because if I don't say that, then they'll cause more issues.
Okay.
Because I'm
So
not that
so
financially like I can go and get a house now and all. It is 19. So,
yeah, understood. But meaning that, of course, I understand that if they know you are Muslim, that's a big problem. But if you just say you don't believe in God, it's not that a big of a problem for your family.
no,
Meaning
that is
not
not
praying to.
that big problem as much converting to Islam is.
Okay, okay. So at least you are not forced to continuously do that practices in front of the.
Yeah, I'm not forced to that.
Okay, so yeah, this is because I'm not well versed in terms of what kind of help that we can give in a very specific condition or situation as you are in. Because my thought is, if there is any support group that Muslim gather together, especially revert Muslim or Muslim in a same situation as you. I'm not sure how to search for that also, because that's one thing that I think can help in terms of feel realizing some other people actually facing the same circumstances and going through the same journey as you. Uh, what else? Anything else you want to share? Meaning in terms of or address if anyone watch this video later, any Muslim or non-Muslim even, meaning any
I just want to say
remark.
that if you revert, boldness will be there, but we have to like believe in Allah, read the Hadith, read the Quran. That will like one story is there of Prophet like Prophet Adam. He was the first person in the world to come, Prophet Adam. So he had no one to talk to, nothing. He stayed for so many years alone. That also like really inspired me of taking this loneliness and all that and miracles. Many miracles are there in Quran. Like Prophet Abraham, he like he was not burned with the fire. Many disbelievers tried to like kill him, put fire on him and all, but he didn't. So many miracles are there. Prophet Yusuf was not eaten by a whale. That is also found in the Quran. Was not eaten up by a whale because he kept making dua and all that. All that is in Quran. Read the Quran. I would suggest to any people there out there who feel lonely and talk to Allah. And yeah, that's the thing I wanted to share.
Okay, so I assume when you say you read the Quran and Hadith, is it online? Because I assume the family, if they found any copy of it, is it will be a problem.
Yeah, it's online, and yeah, sometimes I go to the bookshop nearby. Have a Islamic bookshop nearby. I go there and read sometimes.
Read at the bookshop, meaning you cannot. Is it a problem if you buy and then they found? Obviously, I assume it will be a big problem, right?
I didn't get you.
If you buy any Islamic book and the family found in your room, will that be will that cause a
It will
problem?
create a lot of mess in that.
Come again?
It will create a lot of mess in that.
Yeah.
If they come to
So
know.
mainly
Yeah,
you have to read outside, either online
yeah,
or read outside, right?
yeah.
Mm. So that's of course that is tough. But normally, how often? Meaning, I assume you go out normally when it's time to go to school, to college, etc. Is that the normal routine?
Yeah, I go to the college. Yeah, Corona time, everything is online. I can't go much out. I'm just sitting at home, praying, reading books, all that. But reading normal books like philosophies and all that. But yeah, general routine is when college starts, I go to the college 4 hours. I be there. Um,
Okay. Some, because in the previous revert videos that I've watched, because some of them cite some YouTube Islamic channel or YouTube Muslim personalities that they watch and inspire them or give them understanding knowledge. Is there any channel that you follow? Anything?
Yeah, I follow like one Norman Ali Khan, one philosopher, is like he's a very good person. Norman Ali Khan I follow. Then I follow uh, Mufti Tariq. He's a Pakistani scholar.
So
Yeah. Few channels, yeah, I follow. Zakir Naik, sometimes I follow.
mostly because I'm not familiar the second person. Does he speak in your language, meaning, or is it in English? Because I
Yeah, it's in
assume,
English.
oh, in
Yeah,
English also.
I don't know much Arabic. I have to learn it. Quran also, I read in English. Because I didn't have like people to teach me Arabic or something because it was like super complicated situation here. So yeah, in English I read the Quran, hadith
Because
and everything.
from I think, is it Pakistan that use Urdu? Is that
Huh?
a totally different language? Meaning, because
Pakistan, they speak Urdu in Pakistan.
it's totally different. Meaning, it's not understandable
No,
from
we can
India.
understand it. Hindi and Urdu. Hindi I know. Hindi and Urdu are same. Hindi people in India speak Hindi, and Hindi and Urdu are almost same. Not a
Okay.
lot of difference between India and Pakistan, like language, culture wise. Yeah,
Hmm.
Pakistan there are more Muslims compared to India. It's a Muslim dominated country. India is not non-Muslim dominated country.
Okay. Because when you see a scholar from Pakistan, because from, especially you mentioned Numan Ali Khan, right? And he covers Quran, the understanding of Quran, the tafsir, the language, the beauty, etc. But I think many of big scholars in the tafsir Quran, etc. It comes from the meaning they are from the Urdu speaking people. So that's why I was wondering, are you
I also
following?
know Urdu. Like, I know I can speak. If someone speaks to me in Urdu, I can speak back. I've learned Urdu. Urdu is like Hindi,
Okay.
and I researched it. But Arabic was kind of a little more complicated than Urdu. I have to learn a little bit. I know Arabic, like the first surah, Surah Al Fatiha,
Al-Fatiha.
the first surah. That and all, a little bit I memorized in Arabic. But yeah, I have to learn more in Arabic.
Inshallah. Yeah, everything is available online right now. So how do you, meaning, what will be in store for the future? What do you think? Meaning,
Future
your
is like
hope.
my heart says like I want to like till my last breath I want to follow Islam. I want to believe in Allah. I want to pray. I want to be with my Muslim Ummah. I know it's very I want to do Hajj in Mecca. I want to do all that, but yeah, hopefully Allah will help. Inshallah.
Inshallah, may Allah help. Yeah. So yeah, I hope everyone that is watching this make dua to Allah, that Allah helps our brother throughout this journey. And yeah, so no, just wondering, as of now, how long do you think you will be living together with your family before you start to have your own,
I think
life, etc.?
to be honest, I'm not that close to them. Not now, from childhood. Like I had some
Oh,
issues with them and all that, and I was not that close. Maybe 2 3 years after college, after I start like earning that much, because I want to be with my mom, want to follow something totally different from the teaching. So yeah, maybe 2 3 years or so.
okay, inshallah. So may Allah give you strength throughout this 2 3 years, and then
Me.
hopefully it will be a bit easier um, when we have your own life, inshallah. I can only make dua. So hopefully we can, continuously interact and hopefully support each other, because
Support
I'm
each
not
other.
uh, I'm not sure what else I can do except for communicating, but hopefully this help a bit, hopefully. Inshallah. Anything else you want to share before, because I'm out of question right now.
So that's what I wanted to say to many reverts. Like, they feel sad, just believe in Allah and have faith, because everyone has their day. In today's world, I've seen like so many Muslims and all, they don't pray, they don't do many things. I just want to say them that believe in Allah and He will change. There will be days when you feel lonely, you'll feel bad, you get angry. There will be days. But you have to like believe in it and you get angry, but yeah, because at the end of the day, you just feel lonely because you don't have people to talk around. You know, Muslims. Not Muslims are there, but not so much and all that. The few people are there, like three, four people, three, four really good people I met. Thanks to Allah. I've really met some good Muslims. And yeah, but at the end of the day, I'm just like feeling very down because there will be days.
Okay, that's a good reminder to myself as well as to my fellow Muslim that sometimes I'm not sure how familiar are you with my videos, but sometimes I do make a remark about many of us that were born into it and never really have to face the struggle to evaluate why do I believe in this way,
Uh,
because we just follow the trend. And
born Muslim is not. I feel like born Muslims they are blessed with Islam. I feel because they can pray. Like if I pray namaz, I have to lock the gate and pray. I can't openly pray. Like Ramzan, I can't say people like I'm following Ramzan. Like I feel Muslims, born Muslims are really blessed with Islam, and yeah, they should follow it because they're blessed with it. Even I will, just like, as much as possible, I'll try to like pray. There are days where I feel like, no, why it's happening with me? Why is Allah testing me so much? And all that, I lose faith sometimes. I feel like I'm doing everything, but Ramadan time I'm alone. Eid time I'm alone. Every time I'm just sitting alone. Corona also can't go out. So yeah, that's the thing.
yeah, that's true. That meaning that's the thing. That's a big blessing for me. For example, if I take myself as a case,
Oh,
my
you
parents are
also came to
Muslim.
Islam? You
No,
converted to
no.
Islam?
No, I was born into a Muslim family. So that's why I'm saying that we are blessed with that nikmah that Allah make it easy for me to learn about Islam, etc. But the concern is some people take for granted what they have it easy, that they do not, like you say, some Muslims do not pray 5 times a day. That is meaning that is like you throw away the blessing that you have.
I feel they should pray 5 times a day because they're blessed with it. They're blessed with family, blessed with love, blessed with Islam, blessed with the following of Allah, blessed with Quran and Hadith. Many Islamic books are there, stories of Prophet Muhammad and other people. And Quran
Alhamdulillah.
also, yeah, Quran like says like do not trust people who don't trust in our religion. So it's, for me, it's been a very tough journey because I lived with them like from childhood. It's been a very tough journey in that way because I can't trust them because they don't trust Allah. So it's very difficult because they might force me to idol worship and all, which I really am against it. So yeah, and they are not like they're total. They also don't believe in Islam, and they are like because of the social media and all, they don't have that good impression of Islam. Like
Okay,
Bollywood
yeah.
movies, they show bad things and all about Islam and other things. For that sake, they don't have that. In India, they don't have that, and for India, the family, like, my friends and all, like they're totally into idol worship. Many of them. They're like,
Yeah,
I know
so
they play Holi, they play Diwali, everything. They do Diwali. All the festivals they celebrate. So they're totally into all that.
so what you just mentioned just now, I just want to ask about that, meaning that I have a perception that there is quite a high level of, I'm not sure whether hate is the word, towards Islam, meaning in India. Is it because of certain, because you said about media, right? Meaning that they believe that Islam want to do harm, or is it mean what's do you think why is that?
They have made Bollywood movies to show bad about Islam because of some people they are blaming the whole community. That is like not correct, I feel. Because Islam, to be honest, I came because it's a religion of peace, religion of happiness, and they're showing bad about something just because of few people out there. To be honest, it's a really great religion and great people are there, or really good. by heart. I have met them. Alhamdulillah, I have met them. They are really good. But social media and network and all, they portray bad things. So we should not believe in that, I feel. To all the people out there, we should not believe in social media, because for them it's just like show something. That's all. That's the work of media, I feel. Social media.
Yeah,
We
you
should see the
mentioned
good
about
things.
yeah. You mentioned about Bollywood. Is it predominantly, is it because correct me if I'm wrong, because there are some Bollywood stars that officially is a Muslim, right? I'm practicing or not, but is it?
Yeah, many are there. Many are there. They left Islam. I know many stars like Shah Rukh Khan. You might have heard Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan. They are famous stars in India. So many are there, but they are not. They do idol worship. They do bad things, haram things, not permissible in Islam. They do many things like that. Many are there, but we should follow. If we are born in it, we should follow it. And people who want to revert and all, I will say that loneliness will be there, because you are entering something which, like, you have to be alone. Like, in the sense, you don't live with them, you don't follow. At the end of the day, you meet them also. At the end of the day, you have to come back to a place and be here. So yeah, the loneliness will be there for all the people. Yeah,
Yes, yes. So inshallah, yeah, that's a good remark there. I think because in the end, I think the main thing that I can gather from what you have shared today is that I think everything start from the iman, the faith, the belief that you have that that is something greater, and we should hold on to the good thing, the truth. Even though it is challenging, even though sometimes it is lonely, etc. Right? So I think that's the big thing there, and of course, we should do our best to keep
yeah.
our
We
iman
as a
strong.
Ummah should like spend time with each other and help reverts out. I feel. It's like sometimes I don't want to blame, but sometimes I feel like the reverts sometimes are left out from the Ummah. I felt that in India especially. I don't know about others. They are left out. Like, they are alone. They have no one to spend time, no one to do study with, nobody to do sehri with, nobody to spend Eid with, Muharram with, and any other festivals. They don't have anyone to spend it with. They only be alone full day, pray to Allah, and cry, feel depressed. So I feel that we should like, stand by each other as a ummah. I feel that. And with reverts also, who want to come to Islam and who wants to be with the Muslims and learn more about and improve the Islamic knowledge and meet in Jannah.
Inshallah, inshallah. Yeah, one thing that I think, one thing that I sometimes forget and many Muslims tend to forget is that if you look at the Sahaba, the strongest of Muslim ever, when we say the Sahaba around Rasulullah, every one of them is a revert, right? Meaning that they once before Islam, and then they embrace Islam and become the strongest generation ever. So
But
um, so,
yeah, that time was kind of different compared to this. And that time, like, it was easier to revert also in that prophet time and all that. It was quite easier to revert to Islam because that time it was not social pressure and all that. But in today's world, it's like very tough because you have so many things in mind. In my age, people are they're going for parties, they're listening to music, they're going out, and I want to follow, believe in Allah, I want to find out God. That's the difference. My friends are there who like full day go for parties and they go out like listen to music full time. They play instruments. They go out. They watch full day. They watch Bollywood movies. Yeah, even I have watched Bollywood movies. I agree, but still, like, yeah, they do many bad things and all. And before entering to Islam, my life was a mess. I didn't do anything. I was into all bad people, bad company of non-Muslims. I used to go out for parties and full day listen to music and do many things which Allah should like forgive me for that. Like having tattoos and all that before entering. After coming to it, I started believing it, like praying. Yeah, many days if I feel very lonely, I sometimes feel once or twice even I miss the prayers because I feel like too alone and all that. And yeah, at Ramzan time I have to be alone and all that. Yeah, I lose that sometimes.
Okay. So I think here's what I think from moving forward. Hopefully, we can have this like periodically, and maybe we can have a specific
Yeah,
topic to
sure,
discuss about
inshallah.
maybe your favorite prophet story, or meaning we can have a more focused discussion about anything within Islam, within the stories of the Quran of the prophet that you can share how that
My
you relate
favorite
to that,
prophet is
etc.
like Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Yeah,
Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
like he was a really great person, and yeah, he helped the people a lot. And,
Yeah. So hopefully, yeah, that's my suggestion to you. If you are okay with that, meaning that we have, I don't know, once a week session like this that we can share experiences, share stories. Hopefully, it help you not to be feeling like you are alone in this world. Hopefully, we can make that happen. That's the, at least for now, what I can think of to be supportive to you in your journey, inshallah. So that's
yeah,
my,
we can like post this video on YouTube as well because more
yeah,
people
yeah,
will come to know about it.
inshallah, yes. This is live, by the way. Although I think now here it is afternoon in Malaysia. Is it the same? How many hours are we between? What is the time
Your
there?
time here is 10 o'clock.
10 a.m. Is it?
Yeah, in 3 hours or
Okay,
something.
yeah. Because this right now is 12:30 afternoon.
Yeah,
Twelve
two and a
thirty
half
afternoon.
hours.
12 hours. Okay, so we are earlier. Okay. Okay. So if if everything is okay, meaning sometime some around this time, I'm not sure because it depend on my schedule because this is a working day. Sometimes we have a meeting, etc. But normally now it's getting ready for Jumu'ah prayer, for Friday prayer. But of
How's
course,
the cases in like Malaysia, like Corona cases and all?
it is getting it is getting worse in a sense that right now, Alhamdulillah, in the Ramadan, it's still not as worse as now that we have like 50% that can go first come first serve to the masjid, to the mosque for night prayer, etc. But
In India,
now
like it's closed. Mosque and all,
it's
everything is closed. The cases are like
totally closed. Yeah.
5 lakhs, 6 lakhs a day.
Yeah. I heard that. Now in my place also, it's close to public. It's only for the 10 like committee member of the masjid, meaning that the imam, the just the small, meaning the public cannot go. It's already got to that that level of.
In India also, like we can't like go anywhere. Like, we have to be at home. Like, that's the thing. Here also, all shops,
Okay.
everything are closed.
Yeah. So it's, yeah, I think now according to the news, at least I think India is the worst case right now, right, in terms of
It's the highest. Yeah, India is
the
the
highest,
highest.
yeah, the highest. Yeah, may Allah do not make this last too much longer, hopefully, inshallah. And yeah, to you also, may Allah give you strength and make it easier for your journey, inshallah. So I think because I couldn't, meaning that because when you put in your comment your number, right? So I have to add plus, is it 91 or something, meaning on top of that, because I do not understand the number. Is
I
that
didn't get
correct?
you.
Meaning because you share your number for me to add, right? Your phone number. Is that your phone number in your comment?
Yeah, it's my phone number. Yeah.
So that is with the Indian number, right? Meaning that I have to add a plus the Indian code before, right?
Yeah, plus 91 98849
Okay,
7500.
yeah,
Yeah,
understood. Okay. So I'll add your number. Do you normally you use WhatsApp or Telegram
I
or?
use WhatsApp. Yeah,
Okay, so we'll keep in touch, and hopefully later when we can have another session like this, I'll just message you, or you can message me, and we can suggest a proper date that we can have further sharing, further discussion.
yeah, sure.
Inshallah. Anything else you want to make today, if anything?
That's what this is like a thought of sharing my story with you. people, so many people can get inspired and follow their religion of peace. So for that sake, I wanted to share my story, small story, but yeah, we should not lose hope and believe in Allah forever. And there will be days where you feel that. So wanted to say that to my ummah, Muslim ummah.
Okay, thank you very much, Brother Arman. Indeed, that is very inspiring to me, at least because I've never made any big decision in my life at 16, even 19. I don't think I have, because my big moment in my life when I decided to be very passionate about Islam is around 24. Even though I was Muslim before, but it's just like routine, you know, meaning that we just I do pray, etc. But it's just a normal life before. I think at 24 something, I realized that I have some purpose and I have function to fulfill, and I have to reach out to the youth, to the teenagers that are Muslim but that they are still lost about the Quran, etc. So that is where my moment that I become passionate about Islam. But you, at your 16, you have made such a big decision in your life. Alhamdulillah, may Allah reward you for all your effort, your struggle, and I do sincerely believe that those who are, and I think you know, right, the one that is tested most among human beings is the prophet, is the messenger. They are the one tested most, and they are the one that will be rewarded the most. So when I see those who face challenges as you, of course some are facing higher, some are facing low, but um inshallah, may Allah reward you with the greatest of Jannah, inshallah, in paradise. And hopefully we can all meet there and share stories about how we face our temporary world inshallah, in Jannah,
Inshallah.
inshallah. All right, so Brother Arman, I think we'll end the session for today here. Hopefully we can communicate further and set further discussion, sharing,
Inshallah.
etc., inshallah. Okay, thank you very much for Brother Arman, and for anyone who's watching either live or this recorded video. Hopefully we'll have this kind of sessions um, in the future. For our Muslim brothers and sisters out there, our ummah, please make dua for Brother Arman and anyone that we know of or do not know of that is actually reverted and have similar challenge. May Allah give them strength and iman, inshallah. And may all of us will be rewarded in paradise in Jannah, inshallah. And with
Inshallah.
that, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.